Oh, hello. Welcome to the podcast.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
This is the first time we have a guest here. Introduce करो आपको. That's my brother, Ranak Jain, also a director.
Hello guys.
I don't know if you'll cut this out. Anyway, let's get to it. Some topics for today. One of the topics is, what do you think? Future क्या है? Formal wear versus casual wear. Future क्या रहने वाला है? लोग currently कैसे purchase कर रहे हैं? आगे कैसे करेंगे?
Hi everyone. So I think the variety a person has in his wardrobe has increased a lot. People have different choices and different clothes they have for their work wear when they want to go out for a dinner, to a movie, to a gym, to the park, whatever So to a wedding, to an event, so every occasion requires a certain dress code these days. So some of that is formal, some of that is more casual. But I believe people should wear whatever they're comfortable in.
Do you think the number of items in your wardrobe has increased because of social media influence? कि अभी photos ज़्यादा upload कर रहे हैं, photos ज़्यादा share कर रहे हैं, तो repeat नहीं कर सकते. That is more of a culture, or is that not true?
That could be part of it, but it's also because people wear different clothes because they signal different things. When you wear something formal to your work, it shows a different. You're more sincere. People take you more seriously. I feel compared to if you were sitting in a round neck t-shirt right now, you come to my office, I would not take you that seriously maybe.
But that is a very generic statement. Today, almost everybody is shifting towards casual wear. Formal wear, नया generation इतना नहीं पहन रहा है. They have maybe one suit or one outfit that they wear for their interview. So
overall, I think your clothes is a form of signaling. It's about what you want to signal to the people. If you want to signal a casual vibe, you'll wear a round neck t-shirt. If you want to signal something more formal, something more serious, you'll dress up accordingly.
And what about the life of the fabrics of the products? So the formal wear is made more out of polyester.
So this is something which I've been thinking about a lot. As you might obviously be hearing, that fast fashion is ruining our planet.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's a very serious problem because a lot of these trendy clothes, these cheap clothes out there, they are not meant to last. They are just meant to look good on the shelves and maybe up for 1 or 2 washes. After that, they don't look good. And they're just thrown away.
So you're saying people are buying that more because उनको एक photo या 2 photo लेना है तो उसके लिए लोग खरीदते हैं.
I don't think the customer understands कि if you will be able to wear it only twice, then it's actually way more expensive.
So customer does not care so much about that because उनको वो एक photo ज़्यादा अच्छा चाहिए ना. वो एक या 2 photo जो Insta पे डालनी है वो photo ज़्यादा अच्छा आना चाहिए.
Yeah, but from an environment point of view, making that piece of fabric and that garment will cause a lot of pollution in the first place. And then the purchase is increasing, unnecessary consumption is happening, and it is not being consumed, it's just being thrown, and we just have piles and piles of old clothes these days. And so there are some problems I have with fast fashion. First of all is the very short life of the garment, which is not sustainable, not good for the environment. Because let's face it, no matter what fabric you talk about, making fabric causes pollution. It takes up resources from the planet and causes pollution. So we should think about it, do it more mindfully. Secondly, I feel people should pay more attention to the blends in their fabric.
Okay.
Polyester, rayon, a lot of these new blends out there are just because of fast fashion and they're not really sustainable. And given that where we are sitting, India mein, we should be blessed that we have such a good ecosystem of natural fibers, your cottons, your linens, your viscose. Right. So, yeah, we have a lot more options in India.
Do you think brands or companies need to improve their communication when it comes to being environmentally sustainable, and so their customers are well informed कि वो जो पहन रहे हैं उसपे environment का क्या effect जा रहा है? Is it the
Definitely, I think people are trying to do it, but इसकी और awareness की need है for sure.
Yeah, because I don't think the end customer recognizes, realizes, or even cares today so much कि they care about the environment, but they're not realizing कि उससे impact कितना हो रहा है. They are purchasing and they are selling उनको.
Yeah, for example, a good formal wear pant, it doesn't have to be from a very big brand. Also, a good polyester viscose or a woolen blend trouser, decent quality, would last you for years. You could wear it to work every day. You could travel in it. As against a cotton pant or against a polyester pant or as against something which is going to fade off.
So, given the current trend, what do you think this generation or the next generation, आगे का अगर सोचे तो ready-made का future ज़्यादा है या made to measure रहेगा? What, because surely today ready-made is growing much faster. आज की generation store पे जाके stitch करना नहीं पसंद करती. What is the future and what is right for the customer? What do you think?
I think both of them will have a place.
Yeah.
Ready-made definitely gives you convenience when you want to buy something quick. I know, just go there. This a good comparison would be your fast food versus a fine dining.
Oh, that's a great comparison.
Yeah. So if you want something quick, just go grab it, eat it. You're done with it.
But it's not necessarily good for your health.
maybe, yeah. But if you want to enjoy an experience, if you want a garment which really means something to you, which you will value, you would want to get it stitched to your measurement.
No, right, yeah. Exactly. So fast food is not good for your health. Ready-made might not be the perfect fit, but it's more convenient.
Yeah.
Then stitched, when you stitch it for yourself, it's better fitting. It looks better on you. And same with food. It looks better. It is better for you.
Yeah.
That is what you mean. That's a great comparison. Interesting. But again, the next generation, since as labor keeps getting more expensive, the next generation will, and it is more inconvenient to go and give your measurements. So how can brands, what can brands or what can retailers do to push across this messaging कि आप ready-made एक level तक एक type of garment के लिए ठीक है, but आपको stitch ही करना चाहिए, which is better for you. How can brands or retailers get that message across, or what service can they improve so that the customer is still convinced कि यही मेरे लिए सही है?
I think this is something which the industry will have to figure out, and it can very easily be figured out with scale, you know. It doesn't have to be very big multiple also. Even if, for example, you have maybe 5 retailers in an area, or if you have a few stores in an area, if they collaborate, set up a workshop, set up a stitching unit, and they share the expenses, I think the stitching cost would come down multiples.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, because right now it's just economies of scale. The tailor who is responsible for doing the final stitching, if he's not getting, he wants his day's pay, right? And it's up to you if you make him stitch 3 pants a day or 30 pants a day. It's
Collaboration,
scale.
collaboration is important.
If you can generate that scale by yourself at your store, definitely your prices will come down. But if that's not possible, to begin with, I think you should collaborate, and I think scale can fix the price point.
That's a great idea. 2-3 retailers मिलके 2-3 कंपनीज मिलके अगर एक स्टिचिंग यूनिट को साथ में चलाए, कोलैबोरेट करें, उसमें जो भी इश्यूज आ रहे हैं उसको सॉल्व करके अगर आगे बढ़े तो वो पर यूनिट कॉस्ट आपका कम आएगा. रिटेलर कैन डू दैट. तो फिर अपने आप को कस्टमर का कॉस्ट नीचे आएगा तो कस्टमर को कन्विंस करना और इजी होगा कि यस दैट इज बेटर फॉर यू. That's great. Even in a small town, I think somebody can
But
take that.
at present, I feel cost is not the biggest challenge, you know.
It's the convenience.
Convenience is one thing, like I told you. Because a formal wear is not something which you want abhi ke abhi chahiye and I just need it right now. It's not an emergency buy.
True.
It is not an impulse buy. It's something which you think about and you probably want to wear it for a longer period of time. So it's okay if it takes a few days to get it stitched.
No, convenience in the sense कि
if you get the perfect fit, the perfect
Yeah.
quality and the right product, I think a customer is willing to wait 2-3 days or whatever number of days it's taking.
I think another thing retailers can do is they need to send that message across to customers कि for example for a suit, trouser नहीं suit के लिए अगर बोले तो आपको जो रेडीमेड ले रहे हो उसका fit won't be perfect. It will be more convenient.
No, even for a suit or a shirt, I think a perfect fit is really important.
Exactly. Yeah.
And a perfect fit says it all.
Is it all? That's perfect fit says कि
And
आप
I
खुद
think
पे ध्यान दें.
the cost is not what I was saying. The cost is not the problem right now. Is because even a trouser from a good brand today starts around 1.5-2K MRP. Yeah. You could get a very decent fabric custom stitched to your measurement in that price easily.
Cost is not big. So what is the issue? Convenience.
I think it's the messaging, it's the convenience, the whole experience which a retailer needs to create for the customer is missing. So shopping is not just getting a product, right? The customer wants the whole indulgence, he wants the whole experience. And one of the problems with a segment of the industry is they're not really investing in the customer experience.
हाँ. They take it for granted. Customer आया ही है तो कुछ लेके जाएगा.
Most of these retail stores are decades old and generations old, and they think कि जैसे चल रहा है वैसे चलता रहेगा. What worked for you 40 years ago may not be working right now.
Today's brands are working a lot
To appeal to today's customer, you have to rebrand yourself. You have to, provide him the experience he's looking for.
स्टोर में आकर कस्टमर को वाव होना चाहिए. शॉपिंग शुड बी एन एक्सपीरियंस फॉर.
Shopping is an experience. People go out to shop for an experience.
आज वेस्ट साइड ज़ारा ये सब में लोग इसलिए जा रहे हैं क्योंकि एक स्टोर में एक्सपीरियंस है, लाइटिंग है, शोशा है, तो
Yeah.
शॉपिंग के साथ एसोसिएशन हो जाता है. नहीं तो लोग फोन पे परचेज कर लेंगे.
Exactly.
अकॉर्डिंग टू यू अ स्मॉल टाउन रिटेलर और स्मॉल टाउन टियर 2 टियर 3 सिटी जो इंडिया की है उसके एक रिटेलर को या एक कंपनी गारमेंट ओनर या गारमेंट स्टिचिंग यूनिट ओनर को क्या करना चाहिए फॉर द नेक्स्ट 5 years 10 years फॉर देयर ग्रोथ?
Okay, yeah. I think as a apparel retailer or a boutique store or a made-to-measure store, whatever, you should definitely invest in the customer experience. Your store should look good. Your inventory should look good. Your staff should be well trained to give the customer a premium experience. Make them feel welcome. Make them feel like they're getting the proper styling which they are here for. End of the day, people buy clothes to feel confident in, right? And your shop should be able to do that.
टुडे शॉपिंग आई थिंक शॉपिंग ऑलवेज वाज प्रोडक्ट से ज्यादा वो एक एक्सपीरियंस होने लग गया है. कस्टमर जाता है तो एक एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए, सर्विस भी चाहिए साथ में. इट्स नॉट जस्ट प्रोडक्ट. आप सिर्फ ये नहीं बोल सकते कि ये प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है, प्रोडक्ट सस्ता है, आप ये ले लो. कस्टमर इज नॉट कन्विंस्ड. कोई स्टोर में जाता है, स्टोर का एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए. आई थिंक रिटेलर्स को इंस्पिरेशन लेनी चाहिए ज़ारा, वेस्ट साइड ऐसे स्टोर से कि लाइट्स है, सारे स्टाफ का यूनिफॉर्म है, स्टाफ वेल ग्रूम्ड है, वेल ट्रेन्ड है, सो कस्टमर इज इम्प्रेस्ड बाय द होल सेटअप.
be more customer oriented, be more think more about what the customer wants. If he wants, like even today till date, a lot of fabric retailers, they do not have stitching in house. They expect the customer to buy fabric from them, then find a tailor somewhere and then get it stitched. I'm sorry, but in today's day and age, no one has the time. So if you are someone who is in this for the long run and you're thinking 5 years down the line, you should definitely invest in a stitching lounge in your own store. It doesn't require a lot of space. It doesn't require a lot of capex. It just put some thought in the customer experience and you'll figure it out.
कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस को बेटर करने के लिए और क्या कर सकते हैं रिटेलर? एक तो हो गया स्टोर को ब्यूटीफाई करो, स्टाफ को ट्रेन करो. कैन दे यूज टेक्नोलॉजी टू मेक देयर स्टोर लुक बेटर, कि मतलब वो कस्टमर का एक्सपीरियंस और एनहांस टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज
So I think they should definitely leverage social media today to get more footfall, to spread more awareness, to get people talking about their store. You know, a lot of half your battle is won when the customer is not even entered your store. When they're just scrolling on their phone and looking at reels, they make up more than half of their mind over there itself.
बट रील बनाना सब लोग के लिए इजी नहीं है. कुछ काफी लोग अभी प्रीवियस जनरेशन के हैं या फिर उतने एजुकेटेड या उतना फोन यूज करना नहीं आता है. इज इट दैट इजी टू मेक अ रील, और कैन दे लर्न, और कैन दे पे समवन टू डू इट?
I think today you don't need to know a lot. You don't need very expensive production. You just need a phone with a decent camera and you're good to go. And people these days, they actually value and prefer watching more genuine content, which is not made up. And you can shoot genuine stuff genuinely from your phone itself. You don't need a lot of production value for that.
घर के किसी बच्चे को भी बोल सकते हैं कि तुम कर लो, हमको नहीं आ रहा है तो तुम कर लो रील बनाने के लिए.
So I think a lot of textile retailers really need to get their next generation involved in the business. I think there's a lot of growth. There's a good potential in the business. Getting the next gen will help a lot with a lot of these areas. The whole customer experience, getting more modern, getting more tech savvy.
बट न्यू जनरेशन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से टेक्सटाइल एक बोरिंग बिजनेस हो गया. लॉट ऑफ
No,
रिटेलर्स.
that's not true. If you want to attract the next generation customers, you will have to think like the next generation. And I think, like, you know, even the kind of fabric they want, the kind of styling, the kind of looks they want, if they can't find it in your store, they'll go elsewhere.
करेक्ट. अट्रैक्ट द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन को करना है, परचेसिंग
Yeah.
वहां से आने वाली है. सो अ लॉट ऑफ आवर कस्टमर्स हु आर रिटेलर्स, दे आर सेइंग कि उनका नेक्स्ट जनरेशन धंधे में नहीं आ रहा है या काम में नहीं आ रहा है, उनको दुकान पे नहीं बैठना है. बेसिकली दैट दुकान एक्सपीरियंस इज बोरिंग फॉर देम. व्हाट कैन दे डू, और व्हाट डज द इंडस्ट्री नीड टू डू टू मेक श्योर कि नेक्स्ट जनरेशन आते जाए, इंडस्ट्री में एनर्जी रहे नई जनरेशन का और उनका इनपुट आते रहे? व्हाट कैन अ रिटेलर डू?
I think a retailer, first of all, needs to believe in the store itself. Second, which I think they should, because we have seen a lot of instances
Yeah.
of stores where the नई जनरेशन ने आके पूरी काया पलट दी है और स्टोर की कटक बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ गई है जब से नई जनरेशन आई है. ये हमने बहुत सारे केसेस में देखा है कि नेक्स्ट जनरेशन आती है तो नए सोच के साथ आती है, नए विचारों के साथ आती है. The next generation comes in with new energy, new thoughts, new way of doing things. They have probably seen a lot more of these new age malls, new age brands. They are the ones who are scrolling online. They know what is trending. They know what kind of designs are trending, what people want, and they can leverage technology way better than the previous generation.
करेक्ट. आई थिंक वो स्टोर के ओनर को नेक्स्ट जनरेशन को पास दिखाना पड़ेगा कि अपन ये ग्रो करते हैं, यहाँ पहुंच सकते हैं अगर तुम उसमें आओ.
Yeah, in most cases, if I'm not wrong, whatever they have earned is probably thanks to the store they have, and they should be respectful and mindful of that. And I believe there is potential for that retail store to, if done right, it can go well.
तो नया जनरेशन अगर आएगा तो नया जनरेशन नए टाइप के प्रोडक्ट्स लाएगा. सो बेसिकली कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, व्हेन इट कम्स टू फैब्रिक्स इन इंडिया, why is China so far ahead of us? Why is imported fabrics such a hype here? Why is it that they are either the product is better or at least the customer feels imported product is better? 2-3 customers have asked me, why is China ahead? What can we do? Why are we not there? And how will we ever get there? Will we ever get there? Or if we need to, then what do we need?
Yeah, well, हजारों लोग एक फैक्ट्री में हैं.
हाँ, तो क्या चाहिए उसके लिए? इंडिया में एक फैक्ट्री में 1000 लोग लगाने के लिए क्या चाहिए? और वहां वाले क्यों कर सकते हैं, अपन क्यों नहीं कर सकते?
So the honest answer is, in India we are still making for India, and in China they're making for the world. The economies of scale are very different over there. Even their smallest units have thousands of weaving machines, way larger capacity, way larger ecosystem. Their prices are more stable, and when you get at that scale, with that scale of fabric, the volume, so you invest much more in your machinery, you invest much more in the tech.
So do you think it's the government support for the industry that is the reason that they are so far ahead today?
They have definitely received a lot of government support.
Okay.
And when it comes to export, when you're exporting from China, the government gives you a lot of incentives. When it comes to setting up factories, you get a lot of incentives. And yeah, everybody knows this. China has done this in most of the sectors. They have boomed
they're the manufacturers of the world.
Yeah.
So one thing that we can see, I think on paper, government of India also offers incentives and like capital subsidy, interest subsidy, electricity subsidy, export incentives, सब है. But the next thing we need is private capital needs to flow somewhere, and private capital needs to be more, has to have more risk taking ability. अगर आप इनोवेट कर रहे हो, आप नया फैक्ट्री डाल रहे हो, तो कुछ नया प्रोडक्ट डालना है, तो वो प्राइवेट कैपिटल हैज टू बी ओके विद द फेलियर, कि उसमें रिस्क है.
That's true.
In India today, private capital is not okay with failure. एक बार कोई आदमी फेल हो गया, उसको they are blamed the failure for life. Private capital needs to accept the fact that innovation requires risk, and then ही आपको return आएगा.
Yeah.
India is not.
So overall, as a culture in across industry, risk taking
हाँ.
is lacking in India.
Indians see failure as failure, and
Because even when it comes to deep tech and innovation and research, people don't take up difficult research projects because the probability of getting to a solution is lesser. So they take up easier research projects because they know कि इसका outcome आ ही जाएगा.
yeah.
They don't take that much risk and hence we don't solve problems.